Yo, what's up everyone? We're back inside of Anime Adventures today, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over whether or not you actually need unique for the new Anime Adventures content, and whether or not you can complete most of it without unique, and really just how good is having unique versus having a non-unique team, as I know there's a lot of people that still don't have a unique in this game, and I kind of want to give a perspective from someone that does have a unique unit, that honestly, it's not as overpowered as you guys think. Anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be testing it out with both unique and non-unique units, some of the most meta units in the game, like Sakamoto, Guts, Sasuke, who we have down here, yeah, Goku, Vegeta, a ton of units, and we're going to be testing which ones are the better units to actually go ahead and use. Anyways, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the way we're going to be testing this today is by testing them in the new contracts, as that's what most people are doing at the moment. I know this doesn't represent all the game's content, but this does represent a vast majority of what players are using today. So we're going to be testing Guts, my unique, in the physical stage, and we're going to be testing Sasuke in the magic stage. And since Sasuke and Guts are both very good DPS, I want to see how much total damage I can get. I know there are different damage types, all that stuff, but I want to see how effective you can be for your team with a unique and a non-unique unit. So first up, we're going to go with the let's say non-unique unit, because I feel like that's going to be a little bit like more predictable, as that's what most of you guys are going to have. So as you guys can see here, level 100 Divine Sasuke with Infernal Gaze. I know this guy doesn't have the best build, but he is like a pretty well built character in my opinion. Not SSS stats or anything like that, but pretty good overall. So yeah, let's head into this contract. As you guys can see, 559% damage bonus, and it is a magic damage bonus contract, so we should be doing a lot of damage in there. Alright, we are now in. As you guys can see, brought my normal team because I do actually want to get, hopefully, the dice from this. I already have like 3 portals saved up. I'll make a short here soon, seeing whether or not we can get shiny Switchblade, because bro, this is going to be like 4 Switchblades, 5 probably once I get this grind all done, which is going to be absolutely bonkers, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say. And it looks like my team overall is pretty stacked, but I'm guessing we're going to get top 1 damage. I usually get top 1 damage with Sasuke, because he's basically like a unique without having a unique, and that's why I want to use him for this video, as I think he'll give the the most fair comparison to an actual unique unit, as his DPS is definitely up there with one. Alright, so early on, you guys are definitely going to want to place your money units. As always, unique Bulma, bro. We love unique Bulma, guys. I love getting all my uniques, and we'll place down a Sasuke. I'm not going to go ham placing him yet, just because I think we can solo with 1, to be honest, for a while. But yeah, A+, A- S stats. Not the like craziest thing around, but definitely still pretty good. And yeah, let's just go ahead and I'll max out my farms, and we can see how much damage we'll actually be able to do. Alright guys, another small thing, when you're doing a stage where you don't have as much money, in my opinion, the best upgrade to max at least for now, is Eternal Flame Control. Because I believe this is the upgrade that makes his burn damage like soar. So if you guys want to be doing a lot of burn damage with him, upgrade him to Eternal Flame Control. Obviously max him if you have more money, but for now I'm going to work on getting all these guys to at least upgrade 8, which is that upgrade, and then we'll see how much damage we're dealing. As you guys can see, our current placing in damage is 2nd place by a pretty good lead, to be honest. Like, we're not falling behind. Like, obviously we are falling behind the unique player, but we're actually kind of holding our own in terms of damage overall. And it looks like, if you guys, like, so far, if you guys are following, obviously unique's going to be very good, but not unique, just planning the stage correctly and like actually bringing the right units so far seems to be working out to my point that you guys can still deal a lot of damage. Alright guys, checking in towards the end of the run. As you guys can see up here in the leaderboard, we've done around half of the unique person's damage so far, which honestly is not even bad, considering unique is supposed to make the unit deal roughly 3 to 4 times the damage. So him only dealing 2 times the damage I had is honestly pretty good, especially since Sasuke is only a 3 place and not even a 4 place. Like, we did pretty good, and I'm gonna be giving like a little bit more of a breakdown after we, you know, finish the run. But all right, there we go, wave complete. And can we get a secret? We can. Okay, so I'm gonna bookmark this number. 338 million damage is what we got at the end of the run, and let's head back to lobby. Alright guys, so the unique Sasuke players scored in the high 600 million damage, and we scored about like 330 million, which honestly is really good. because like unique is obviously supposed to make the unit deal about 3 to 4 times the damage, and we scored roughly half of his damage total. Considering that we have 3 Divine Sasuke's working for us and Divine's a very good trait, I honestly don't see it as that unrealistic, but that is a pretty good initial score. Now we are going to be swapping out Sasuke for Guts once I can find him down here. Our Guts is going to be unique, obviously, that's why I'm making this video. But yeah, here we go. High cost. This should be a little bit interesting. As always, I know these, like, what do I call them? These buffs and like debuffs are going to change the results slightly, as high cost is going to make it a little bit annoying to upgrade Guts to max. Luckily, I did bring Oshi, so this should balance stuff out as well. For Guts, I am using Lost Vein on him, and his stats are all A's and B's, no S stats on Guts. But yeah, I believe Endless Blades is a slightly better relic to use. However, I'm just using Lost Vein because I don't have the new relic yet. I've hardly done raids, and you guys can't convince me to grind Sacred Planet, bro. I'm not getting Majin Buu. Alright guys, a small like mid-run check-in, I guess. We're on wave 8 right now, and we're actually lagging pretty far behind in damage. As you guys can see, we're in like roughly 4th place with 2.5 mil, which is not much at all. However, I want to give some context to this number. It is because our Guts' range is very, very low. There's a lot of units around him that are ending up killing the enemies before us, so I think that's something of note. But it's definitely interesting to see that we're really not as good of a place as we were in the previous round, and we have unique this time, so I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. Like, I didn't think we would fall this far behind. I knew Sasuke might have been a little bit better, but to see this much of like a fall behind in terms of damage is kind of crazy. Hopefully that should change once we get to full AoE, because full AoE is a lot better for Guts, but we'll see. We just finished the run, and no secret. We have 89.7 and the top guy is 146. Let's bookmark that and let's go back to lobby. Alright guys, so with non-uniques we scored 330 million damage, 338, and with uniques we scored around 90 to 100 million damage. Now, or sorry, we scored around like 90 million damage. So we scored 3 times more with non-uniques. However, this number is a bit misleading. A lot of you guys are probably like thinking or commenting already, well, the boss didn't have as much HP, all that stuff. That's why we're going to be looking at our damage proportional to the top damager. So in our first run, for example, we scored around 330 million, but the top guy scored roughly 700 million. So we scored around half of his total damage. However, this run we got around 90 million and the top guy got 150. So we scored around closer to 2/3. So proportionally, it looks like we're doing more damage with a unique unit than with a not unique. However, this is gonna vary like a lot. In my opinion, Sasuke is just a very good non-unique unit overall, so he was a very good example. Guts is still a good unique unit, but he's definitely falling behind. Overall, I'd say uniques are still worth it, but the lesson of this video is to not place too much value on them. They're genuinely not as good as people say they are. Even though they are really good, they are not like profile defining. You can have Dark Mage and essentially have a unique experience. Like, I have all these Switchblade portals. I'm planning to trade at least 2 of these for 2 Dark Mages, just because I see Dark Mage being a really good unit and honestly pretty future-proof. But yeah, anyways, moral of the story, you really don't need unique, and yeah. Anyways, I hope this video helped you guys out and was at least interesting or fun for you guys to watch. Comment down below what videos I should make next and what you guys liked or didn't like about this video and what changes I can make to my future tests. Anyways, it's me, Mr. Mugma, signing off. Goodbye.